spirituality, how it affects the personality of youth and adolescent. Now, why we are talking of spirituality and personality development in our youth and adolescent is the fact that we want that the future citizens of India are enlightened citizens, and if we give them the right kind of training in the initial years when they are in their youth or adolescent, they'll be able to become enlightened citizens in future, and that's what we want. In fact, let me just put the first slide is what is meant by spirituality. Is it religion? Is it Islam? No. Spirituality means being concerned with the human spirit. You take any religion. Every religion talks about the human spirit and soul. Because we are always engaged in material and physical things around, and we have lots of desire to acquire this, acquire that, listen to good music, have good things to eat. All these are our necessities because of our senses. But today I thought, who is the youth icon of India? It was Swami Vivekananda, and today also he is relevant. That's why I'm going to take the teachings of Swami Vivekananda and elaborate as to how spirituality can help in the development of adolescent and youth into enlightened citizens. Swami Vivekananda is considered India's youth icon due to his inspiring message on self-belief, have faith in yourself, character development, social service. And this all resonates with the youth of our country. His ideas about harnessing youth energy, they have a lot of energy. Where will they put their energy? In wrong directions or right directions? So he said that harnessing youth energy for national upliftment and holistic development and philosophy of selfless service to provide powerful and relevant role model for Indian youth. That is why Swami Vivekananda's birthday is celebrated as National Youth Day. He was born in 1863, 12th of January. In fact, for me, he's a role model. I was born on 13th January. I always considered Swami Vivekananda as my role model. And he lived till 1902, 39 years. And in 39 years, he could do such profound work of spreading the message of Upanishads throughout the world. Swami Vivekananda's birthday is celebrated as National Youth Day from 1985 onwards, that is 12th of January. It was felt that the philosophy of Swamiji and the ideals for which he lived and worked would be a great source of inspiration for Indian youth. He filled the country with a thought whose energy is still felt today. Generation to come will continue to feel this energy. See, he made an emblem for Ramakrishna Mission. What does this emblem indicate? It symbolizes the synthesis of 4 paths of yoga. The 4 paths are Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. The wavy waters in that slide or in the emblem shows Karma Yoga, action. The lotus is for Bhakti Yoga, devotion. The rising sun for Jnana Yoga, knowledge. The encircling serpent for Raja Yoga, meditation. The swan at the center represents the Paramatma, the Supreme Self, which is realized through combined practice of these 4 yogas. The motto of the Ramakrishna Mission is Atmano Mokshartham Jagat Hitayacha. It's a Sanskrit phrase which means work for one's own salvation is not enough. Working for one's own salvation is not enough. Work for own salvation and for the welfare of the world. It is the motto of Ramakrishna Mission, a philosophy which was popularized by Swami Vivekananda. What does it signify? Dual goals: spiritual liberation for individual with selfless service for the betterment of humanity. Now, here I must say, Swami Vivekananda's guru was Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. And he went to Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa, his guru. Swamiji went there and he said, I want my liberation, my salvation. He said, no, you are not going to sit alone in a solitary place and work for your own salvation. You have to spread the message of Upanishads to the whole world. So you are not going to sit here in a temple or in a lonely place and do that. So what he went was practical spirituality. In fact, my guru was Swami Ranganathananda, who has given me Diksha. And Swami Ranganathananda taught us practical spirituality. It's important. Spirituality is, he said this, when I close my eyes, I realize the peace within. When I open my eyes, I ask, what can I do for others? Not what can I take from others. What can I do for others? That is selfless service. Swami Vivekananda said, each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling the nature, both external and internal. बाहर से हमारे सेंसेस हैं, काम, क्रोध, ये सेंसेस, सॉरी, हमारा जो है आंख से दिखता है रूप, रस, गंध, ये सब है सेंसेस, और हम उसी के पीछे भागते रहते हैं. भगवद गीता में भी कहते हैं कि हम सेंसेस के पीछे ही भागते रहते हैं, क्यों? वही हमारी डिजायर्स बन जाती है. सो वी हैव टू सी हाउ वी कैन कंट्रोल आवर सेंसेस. डिजायर्स कम करेंगे, हम सेंसेस के पीछे नहीं भागेंगे. So what are the lessons from spirituality to our youth? Yeah, it is selfless service to the country is service to the Lord. हम टेम्पल में जाते हैं, we are going into the temple and praying to the God. If we do the same service to individuals around who need us, I think that's the greatest service to Lord. Selfless service to the people is service to the Supreme Self. We are going beyond us. We are not talking about myself and me. We are going to we and all of us around. Universal concept of love and concept of oneness. ये बहुत important है. Because if we realize the same Atman soul resides in everybody. This body is perishable. It will go one day. It has been born. It will die one day. But what will remain? It is the soul. It is the same soul which is present. But हम अज्ञान में हैं. We don't know what we are. So we have to find out, who am I? Spirituality teaches that oneness. We are all one. So once we teach that to our youth, what is going to happen? They will realize nobody is different from me from here. Whoever it is, it may be from a lower class, upper class, wherever it is, they are all one. Another thing which is important is forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Here I have put 2 slides here. Our prime purpose in life is to help others. ये कौन बोल रहे हैं? It is one Alag Nadarajan who is in South Delhi. इनको कहते हैं मटका man. When it was very, very hot in Panchil and other places, we put these matkas, filled it with water, so that people don't go, thirsty and die of the heat. कोई ना कोई purpose लेके चलना होगा. Make a goal in your life. The goal has to be holistic. It is not only for myself and me alone. Make a short-term goal. कि अच्छा मैंने पढ़ाई करनी है अभी as a youth. That is very important. Dedication to studies. Then as I grow old, I have to also have a goal. I am not alone. I have to help the people around. I have to help my old parents. I have to help everybody around. That should be our aim. And I have to earn a living for my family and help them. Then the long-term goal is same. We have got a human body to realize ourselves. Who am I? And that is very, very important. This is a precious body which has been given to us. Goal should be with a sense of purpose. Here also in Chennai, not in Chennai, in Kottayam in Kerala, one boy, found that the underprivileged had lot of problem in getting water and drinking water. He took an ambulance. How many liters of water he'll carry from one place to another and supply? Some purpose in life he had developed. So focus on one idea, take up one idea, make that idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea. And just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. So we have to have a focus. Keep away from distraction. Kabhi YouTube hai, kabhi Facebook hai, Instagram hai. I don't know all. I don't use all. I use Facebook, all right, and I use LinkedIn, but I see YouTube, but that has to be minimized. Let it be a learning material. In fact, one of my students who is an entrepreneur, Miss Monica Gupta, she is with the Brahma Kumaris, and she talks about detoxification from the social media. Very, very important. Concentrate on your goal. See, what concentration Swami Vivekananda had. It's a very interesting thing. He had gone to Meerut. It was near a public library. So he had a Guru Bhai, and he used to ask him to get the encyclopedia from the library. He will take the encyclopedia, and next day the Guru Bhai will return. Like that, it was happening every other day. Means one day he'll take, next day it is returned. So this librarian was shocked. He said, your, Swami who is taking this encyclopedia from you, they are not reading it. Then this man got very annoyed. He said to Swami Vivekananda, you go and talk to him. He went the next day to the librarian, and you know what happened? He said, okay, you are saying I am not reading the encyclopedia. Please ask me any questions from anywhere. He opened pages randomly, asked the question, and verbatim everything was there. He had a photographic memory. That is the concentration which Swami Vivekananda had. So we have to have full concentration in whatever work we do. Then that is the dedication which we see in people. Young people are doing that. Face and overcome all the challenges. Goals, koi bhi goal banaoge, challenges aayenge. We have to see to it that we overcome. Some solution comes out. So we have to find out. So spirituality cultivates moral and ethical values like honesty and integrity, which is the foundation of trust and respect. Responsibility. Adolescents beginning to understand and internalize various forms of responsibility, including personal, family, and civic. Compassion and kindness. These values guide how to interact with others. Respect for oneself and others is a fundamental moral value. Perseverance, the ability to persist through challenges, is a key virtue. So, what are the characters? We have to have a positive character trait. There are 24 positive character traits, strength, split into 6 virtue classes. Wisdom, creativity, curiosity, open-mindedness, love of learning. We have wise counsel, courage, honesty and bravery and persistence. Humanity, kindness, love, social intelligence, justice, fairness, leadership, teamwork, temperance, forgiveness, modesty. हम forgiveness करते नहीं हैं. Ethically right, self-regulation, transcendence, appreciation of beauty, nature को देखो, enjoy करो, gratitude, hope, humor. So क्या होगा if we teach all this to our adolescent, because spirituality gives all the values. The work ethics, when they go and get employed in a place, the work ethics becomes absolutely clear for them, which includes integrity and honesty, responsibility and accountability, diligence and discipline, professionalism, professional attitude towards colleagues, clients, and organization. You find reliability and dependability. You're always punctual. We like people who are punctual, who come on time to our place of work, and they have a commitment, teamwork, and collaboration. Nobody has their ego running high. If the ego runs high in a team, nothing will happen. We will not be able to do it. Now, meditation is important. Even now in Yoga Day we have on 21st June, we teach meditation also to these students. Meditation is a practice that involves training your attention and awareness to achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm state. How to start meditating? Find a quiet place. Sit in a quiet location that won't have any disturbance. Set a time limit. Okay, you want to do 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, whatever. Focus on your breath. What is coming, what is going out. Acknowledge wandering thoughts. They will come, let them go. Let them go slowly, slowly, they'll disappear. End with reflection. Finish your session by taking a moment to notice how you feel. You'll be very calm. So, what does meditation do? Reduces stress and anxiety, improves focus, increases emotional health, boosts overall well being, and you have a positive outlook. It is very, very important that the adolescent choose their friends properly. What happens is sometimes the adolescent choose their friends due to certain pressures. Now, how to overcome the pressure? If you have a very strong moral value and basis, you'll never be, in a wrong company. And selecting friends involves looking for qualities like shared values, trustworthiness, mutual support, how it imparts your personal growth and well-being. A wise selection process includes self-reflection, observing a person's characters, recognizing how they influence you, leading to a more enriching and supportive social circle. Today, what has happened? Because of social media and other distraction, the children are going into I don't know what all drug abuse, alcoholism, smoking, I don't know, and another impact is suicide also. All this because they don't have faith in themselves. That's what Swamiji said. Have faith in yourself. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. Strength is life. Weakness is strength. All strength is within you. You can do anything in life. Anything that makes you weak physically, intellectually, and spiritually, reject it as poison. Okay? Look here, everything is possible. This lady, all of you know her, Arunima Sinha, who was a handicapped person. She had one leg, below the knee, her leg was amputated. What happened was she was going in a train and she was coming to Delhi. She was a volleyball player. And some dacoits came and they were snatching the gold chains from everybody. She resisted. They threw her in the railway track. And what happened to her? She was in the railway track, stuck there, and a train went over her and cut her leg. Now it was night time, nobody heard her, it was a village. And 49 trains went over her till 7 a.m. in the morning. And then the village people came and took to a local hospital. We didn't have anesthesia. The doctors gave their blood. And now they said, how do we do the operation? Arunima Sen said, 49 trains have gone over me. Now do the operation also. I am not bothered. I'll be quiet. And they did the operation. Then she went to AIMS and she decided she will conquer the Everest. Even normal people don't think about it. People started laughing. How can you conquer Everest? And she got the training from Bachendri Pal, who was the first woman who climbed the Everest. And after the training, she climbed the Everest and she wanted to put the Indian flag on top of the Everest. Last bit was left. Her cylinder was empty, oxygen cylinder. They said, come back. She said, no, I'm not coming back. You see, God helps them who help themselves also. And 1 minute. God helps them who help themselves. So she got a cylinder which was lying there full of oxygen, and therefore, and somebody had left it there and gone down, and she went and put the flag on the Mount Everest. Not only Mount Everest, she climbed all the peaks in all over the world, all the peaks in Australia, in America, every place. So she says capability is beyond our limitation. We have to work, but don't look at the results. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahetu te sango sangostam karmani. Perform your duty. Fruits of action are in the hands of God. हम ना प्लेशर के लिए काम करते हैं. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन प्लेशर एंड हैप्पीनेस? प्लेशर, एक आइसक्रीम खाया, प्लेशर मिल गया. एक मूवी देखा, प्लेशर मिल गया. बट लॉन्ग टर्म हैप्पीनेस कहाँ से आता है? बाय डूइंग गुड थिंग टू समबडी. सो दैट इज लॉन्ग लास्टिंग. सो we can do that. You see, here there was a man. So happiness is pleasure. Pleasure थोड़ा देता है happiness. Engagement, जैसे क्रिकेट है, क्रिकेट देखने से एक प्लेशर मिलता है. बट इफ आई प्ले क्रिकेट और बास्केटबॉल, प्लेशर इज इट्स एंगेजमेंट दैट्स गिव मी मोर हैप्पीनेस. एंड व्हेन आई डू मीनिंगफुल वर्क लाइक आनंद शर्मा सुपर 30 स्टोरी or Narayan Krishnan, who helped all the beggars and establish a home for them and help them to earn their living. That gives happiness. Anand Kumar Super 30, he takes all the underprivileged students and train them, they go to IIT. Emotional intelligence is very important. It can handle the emotions, can handle the interpersonal relationship judiciously, and इससे self awareness आता है, self regulation is there, and relationship management is there. तो इससे हमें stronger relationship आता है. When I am with my soul, spirit, I can do anything. Innovation and creativity. Look, class 10 students, Anand Gangadharan and Mohak Bhatia from Delhi only, from Mount Carmel, 15-year-old students. What they have made? An innovative device which is attached to a shoe heel uses electromagnetic induction to generate electricity from walking, charging mobile phone 20% faster than the standard charges, reaching 40% battery in 30 minutes, inspired by one sentence, sustainable energy and fitness. Love and do service for your country. Civil and legal duties क्या है? Pay your taxes, rules follow करो, vote करो election में, अच्छे leaders के लिए, participate in community service, volunteer work करो, help fellow citizens in time of need, support local business, contribute to economy of the country, protect your environment, non-pollution karo, plant by planting trees. Have pride that you are born in this country which has a rich cultural heritage. Educate yourself about your history of your country, culture and values. National holidays क्या हैं, उसके क्या symbols हैं, और उसका meaning क्या है. Stay informed about national issues, advocate positive change, be a good model for others through your action. So last two slides are practical spirituality for the students, for the adolescent. Get up in the morning, have gratitude, say 3 things. I am thankful for everything what you have done. 1 minute meditation, sit quietly and notice your breath, thoughts without judgment. Act of kindness. Do one small kind deed every day for a friend, family member, or stranger. Inspirational reading. Read some good quotes which will uplift your spirit. Reflective journalism. Note one lesson learned or meaningful moment at the end of the day. Do mindful walking. Silent affirmation. Mantra to yourself every morning and night. Night में कहो कि मैंने क्या अच्छा किया, उसको सोचो. नेचर अप्रिशिएशन के लिए करो, फ्लावर्स को देखो. Forgiveness, have no grudges. Encourage someone and share uplifting messages. Practice this activity, help you foster inner peace, compassion, and deep sense of purpose and conviction. Why spirituality and youth? We want our youth to become enlightened citizens of India and the world. Enlightened citizenship is a concept of a well informed, socially conscious, and responsible citizen who actively participates in civil life, contributes to community for common good. He is politically aware, ethically grounded, and has a mindset of continuous learning and focuses on welfare of others beyond one's family. Last slide, I would like to quote Dr. Abdul J. Kalam, who was an enlightened uh, president of our country. Enlightened citizenship has three components: education, the value system, religion transformation into spiritual force, and creating economic prosperity through development. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you.